Hey, Scarefest fans, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Long time no see. Me and the other Boneheads and a couple, well, one of the Bonehead children and a good friend of mine, Chris Crutchfield, went to see Evil Dead Burn last Saturday at the Regal in Lexington. Evil Dead Burn was so much fun. It's maybe the grossest Evil Dead movie. It's right up there with Evil Dead 1. Fetty, when he made the remake that's not really a remake in 2013, set the bar for the next two movies. And we get another movie next June, another year two called Evil Dead Wrath. It's a prequel. And basically, what this story is the same story now of three movies. You take a family or a group of friends or a close family knit or whatever that is, a close group friend family. You put them in a situation where one of them's going through something really tragic, something bad, and then you unleash deadites on them. That's the story of this one. A young woman and her husband are very much miserable and she's not in a good place in a good relationship with this guy. He gets killed. I won't give too much away with that. That's not giving anything away, really. How he gets killed and why he gets killed is giving something away. And she has to go to the funeral of her husband, and they all ascend on this house that's, of course, rural, out in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, one of the grandfathers researched the Book of the Dead. You know what's going to happen. You've seen it. It's a brutal movie. It's a brutal movie. Sebastian Vanacek, I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. He directed a movie called Parasite or Parasites or something. I'm going to watch it. It came out a couple years ago. That's the other MO, the modus operandi of these movies is that Sam Raimi, Rob Tappert, the producers, they find these obscure or directors who they think have talent and they give them this movie and they let them go and they have this amount of budget and they go do it and they make really good movies. This one, not giving anything away, ties into the Evil Dead Rise way more than I thought it would. So it is more of a continuation of the story. It does explain a lot more. There is a little bit more world building. It's interesting to me that they're kind of going the Marvel way with Evil Dead in certain aspects, but I really enjoyed the movie. It is so much fun. If do I have complaints about it? You're going to get mad at me, but there is things towards that last third that there's like, oh yeah, it doesn't quite, that one doesn't quite work, but it's just so good. The acting is so good that it's not poorly written, it's planned out. I really like this movie. If you're an Evil Dead fan, you're going to love this movie. I went out and I want to go watch it again. I'm going to find the time and go see it again before it leaves theaters just because I enjoyed it so much. But it's really brutal. I do have to, I've been told to give a couple of alerts about that there is a scene with a dog. And if you know anything about the Evil Dead, you've already, and you're excited to see this, it's gotten out there. I don't think it's quite as brutal as they say, but if you've been a dad, if you've been a mom, if you're a parent, it's also tough in this movie. If you've seen Evil Dead Rise, children suffer too. This one, a dog, but it just plays out so well. To me, it's not as brutal as people say, but it's a pretty brutal movie and it's really gross. So, should you see? Yes, go see it in the middle of all this before it gets wrapped up in all these other movies. I don't know why we released this during the summer. I wouldn't have. I think it should have came out in April or October, but that's beside the point. Go out and see Evil Dead burn. Things do burn. Boy, do they burn. And there stay for the credits, the mid credit sequence, and there's an end credit sequence. And if you stay for that end credit sequence and message me, I'm happy to have a conversation with you about how does it make any sense or not. We don't know. We'll see. This has been Joe Lewis, Bonehead Weekly. Please watch Evil Dead Burn. It's really good. Go to a movie. And I'll see you all at Scarefest, hopefully.